Everybody, this is Angela. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's having a really good Thursday. Well, it is here. The new documentary that Harry and Meghan came out with, and I wanted to play just a tad bit, if I can. Just a little bit. This is from the Royal News Channel, put out 14 hours ago. Let's see. I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't know if you can hear it.
But let's acknowledge that they're also being rewarded for speaking out about the firm.
Sorry.
For the Sussexes' new Netflix series, Dan Wootton feared the Duke and Duchess claims would undermine the Queen's legacy. The GB News host said, "The Queen spent her working life trying to solve racial division. Her focus was the Commonwealth. She was incredibly passionate about Africa, the Indian subcontinent, the Caribbean. This is undoing that." Ms. Jarjue interjected and argued that the couple has always spoken highly of Her late Majesty, even during the explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey last year.
I think this
She
is
said,
it.
"Let's be clear, especially in the Oprah interview, Meghan and Harry spoke very highly of the Queen." However, Mr. Wootton roared back, fuming, "But they're trashing the monarchy, that's trashing the Queen." Ms. Jarjue once again insisted that any Christian...
Okay, yeah, so they did have rather nice things to say about the Queen in the Oprah Winfrey interview. But, I mean, he's right, they're right. When they were trashing the royal family, they were trashing the late Queen. And, I don't know nothing about going way back to slavery or whatever and everything. Look, slavery on all parts, whether it was over here or over there in Britain and over here, it was wrong. I mean, it was absolutely wrong. So the Queen was trying to make everything right. They were not for that. And in defense of the royal family, that had nothing to do with this royal family. That was going way back hundreds and hundreds of years ago. And there was nothing no one could do about it. That's like over here in this country, it was 400 some years ago. And if you live in the South, then you're going to be assumed that your ancestors from way back then owned slaves. Even if you tell them, well, I don't know. I don't know nothing about my family back then. It has nothing to do with me now. You can still be accused of your 5 grandmothers ago or 5 grandfathers ago is slave owners or whatever. But in the first part of the Harry and Meghan thing, it was just about him growing up, like in the spotlight and everything. Him growing up in the spotlight, and he talked about his mother and everything. And then it gets to, excuse me, I don't want to yawn in anybody's face. I don't like that. Um, and it goes on till, on about how they met and everything. And I don't know which part it was, which episode it was, but there's a part and some of the reaction videos from YouTube have reacted where Meghan is talking about her first meeting the Queen and that she mocked the Queen and how she bowed to him and she was mocking her sitting there, and Harry is just sitting there with this blank look on his face, like he's like saying in his head, like, really? You're going to sit there and mock my grandmother? He was not laughing, he was not smiling, he was just, I don't know if he was mad. Now look, we don't know what happened when the cameras stopped rolling, but she thought it was funny. She thought it was hilarious that you have to cursy or bow to the Queen. She probably thinks it's ridiculous and stupid. Okay, it's the Queen. You're showing respect to the Queen. Then she was talking about how she met uh Duchess Kate, or Princess Kate now, but she was Duchess. Prince William and Duchess Kate. I think they was coming over for dinner or something, and she was in ripped jeans and barefooted, and said that, and Meghan said, well, she's a hugging person. Ellie, please, I'm doing something. And that she loves to hug. And I don't know, I guess Kate is not used to that, and said that Kate was dressed formal, very proper and everything. And I guess maybe Kate backed away and didn't want to hug her back. So maybe that offended Meghan because Kate didn't hug her back. Kate don't know Meghan. Meghan doesn't know Kate. You don't do that. So throughout the first 3 episodes and everything, it just seemed that the more, especially Meghan, the more Meghan talked, in my opinion, the more she was making it up as she went. Then she talked about, like her dad and everything. And, I really don't know what to make of that, saying that, she was trying to send him text messages, because he had a heart attack and he wasn't able to come over there to give her away. Well, if I understand it correctly, I don't think she was really talking to him. I don't think she wanted anything to do with him, because there were pictures of Megan's father, and it said that he was kind of posing for him and wanting everybody to see it, getting money for it. Now, look, I don't know if that's true or not. And, but right now, it just seems that, now Meghan and Harry are not speaking to Meghan's father, because Harry said, well, Meghan doesn't have a father. So, and, Meghan's mother was in the docuseries, and she's a lovely woman. Very lovely. And yes, she's gonna defend her daughter, which she should. But if you go on YouTube and put in Harry and Meghan reaction or to the Netflix, you will find all kinds of videos, all kinds of reaction, especially over there. And not everybody is happy. And I don't think the British media or British people, or I don't think they're happy about it. I think they're angry because you're trashing the royal family. And so, I mean, it was mostly, their version of things and everything. And there was one picture where I think it was the first episode where they had all these photographers and everything. Well, they claimed that they were there watching every move, but somebody explained that picture and said, well, that wasn't from Harry and Meghan, that was from the last Harry Potter movie. That was the Harry Potter movie that was made 5 years before they met. I don't know. I guess at one of the premieres when it appeared over there, I have no idea because I watched the Harry Potter movies on TV, bits and pieces and everything, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. I've never read any of the Harry Potter books except for maybe 2 chapters of the first one. I didn't understand it, didn't like it. So, I'm like, yeah, whatever. But um I don't know if that many people really watched it, so I don't know what the ratings were on it. I don't know if they do ratings on docuseries and everything. Um, but it's really sad of the person that Prince Harry has turned into. He just, in my opinion about Prince Harry, he just turned into a bitter person and a narcissistic. And a lot of people who were reacting to it has called both of them narcissistic, especially Meghan. I mean, you're getting an award because you're fighting racism, but yet you can't prove that anybody said anything racist to you when everybody over there, when you got engaged and you first come into the family and everything, you was getting married, everybody over there loved on you, said you're beautiful, they want Harry to be happy and everything, because I remember it. And so, I mean, the royal family cannot do anything about the British press over there. If they get heads up, they can warn you and say, look, this is what's going to happen. You just have to ignore it and fight back. But it's untelling what the next 3 episodes is going to be like, and that's coming out next week. So I guess the British people and the royal family better brace for it, cause I'm thinking only the worst of this is going to come. And so if I was Harry or Meghan, I wouldn't want to come over there. I wouldn't want to go back to Britain because I don't think they would get a really, warm welcome about it. Because I think everybody is angry at them. And, um, so, I mean, now I did see something about someone working for Harry and Meghan, and they signed like a NDA or something, and and this person is trying to be able to have that NDA thrown out or something so they can tell their side of the story, because it was coming out that Megan was the racist and the bully, and very mean and inappropriate and all of this. I even did hear that I think it was at Harry and Meghan's wedding that Meghan made Princess Charlotte cry, and so I don't know. We don't know what the whole full truth is. I'm wondering if a member of the royal family will come out and tell their side of it. Don't send your press secretary. I'm hoping that maybe King Charles will tell his side of the story, because I think if we could hear from his version of things, William and Kate's version of things, then we can understand it better. And so it's, I and then they got their book coming out. I believe it's going to be next month, 2023, January 2023. And they said that, from what I'm understanding, they said that the book is 10 times worse than the docu-series and everything. I wanted to show you my hat. Got my hat pulled. This says Woman of Faith, Proverbs 30:31, and then it says right here, I love Jesus. And then on the flap, I don't think you can see, it says I love Jesus. So I can give you some of the headlines on this, because I was watching a bunch. Like, right here, Ron Kenyell, Meghan Markle gets slammed for Harry and Meghan's Netflix series, blames everybody, and it says everybody hates her, everyone is racist. Oh, yeah, it's hard to see. I'm sorry about that. It's hard to see. And okay, and this is GB News 8 hours ago. I haven't watched a single minute of the Harry Meghan docuseries, says Patrick. He's a well-known news guy, I guess. So let me see. This one is Royal News Channel, 415 views. It's 4 minutes 19 seconds. Dan Woolton blasts Prince Harry and Meghan for trashing the Queen. And then they have a heated argument. And GB Great Britain News, Meghan is the racist. Lady Colin Campbell says Brits embrace Meghan Markle, which they did. They embraced her. They loved her. They thought they thought this is what the royal family needed, a breath of fresh air. They thought she was perfect for Harry. Now here's what I was talking about. This, I guess this is the River, someone who has YouTube channel named River, 153,000 views. Secrets Meghan Palace aides begs to spill the tea. And another one is Megan's worst nightmare unfolds. And another one is how Megan ridiculed Harry at the Kennedy Awards, the body language guy. And this is all from the Great Brit GB News. Has Prince Harry labeled the late Queen a racist? So I mean, oh, and Megyn Kelly, she has great things on it. She's got her own podcast and her own YouTube channel. And someone I really like now from Great Britain News is Dan Woolton. The world can now see Harry and Meghan as narcissistic, egotistic. Royal expert blasts Harry and Meghan Netflix series as self-indulgent. So, I mean, oh yeah, and Thomas Markle Jr., I believe that is her dad's, her half brother. He said she lied about us, Thomas Markle Jr., on Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. This is from Piers Morgan Uncensored. So, oh, and something else. If you are a fan of My Big Fat Fabulous of Life, um, it said that Brittany Thor's mother, I believe they call her Babs, passed away. I don't know if it was this morning or yesterday, but yes, if you're a fan of My Big Fabulous Life, um, yeah, Whitney Thor's mother passed away. And that is courtesy of a YouTuber named Tough Topics. And Samantha Marco, I believe that is Meghan's half sister, labels Harry and Meghan Netflix series as floppernery. Another one from YouTuber Sunrise, I believe is another news thing. Meghan mocks cursty slam as disrespectful. Um, this is Neil Sean Daily. Meghan's cruelty to Catherine knows no bound. Daily Mail Royals offensive on every level. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle Netflix reaction. So, according to this, I don't think anybody's hooping and hollering over it. So, but anyway, if you have Netflix and if you want to watch it, go ahead and watch it. See for yourself because not everybody is going to react the same way. Just watch it for yourself because, you know, we don't know what's going on. The only people that knows the truth is members of the royal family and Harry and Meghan. And somebody out of that clique is lying. They're absolutely lying. So we don't know what's going on. Now, and I'm hoping that maybe William and Kate will come out and have a reaction to this and tell their side of it. We don't know. We rarely hear from William, and I'm pretty sure he's heartbroken and he's upset, and I'm pretty sure he misses his brother. But you have a roadblock. In my opinion, that roadblock is Meghan, and my opinion is that she is the one that wears the pants in the family, and and maybe she is, and maybe Harry can't do nothing without her permission or something. I mean, some women are dominant. Some women are dominant, narcissistic, and controlling. So I don't know. We shall see. So please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell so you know when I come up with a new video. And I hope to see you all in the next one.